fact that it just told me that there's low power seems kind of iffy. There we go. Ah, my hot knife. Oh, there's totally power.
All primary systems.
Heck's your problem? Voice saying there's no power. Takes forever for me as well. My PC's pretty decent. Didn't put it on SSD. Yeah, me either. I have I think it's like a 7 terabyte drive that I have all my Steam games on. I thought for a while I'd be able to get away with installing every game in my library, and then I found out that was actually a terrible idea. I probably got like 600 games installed all at once. I won't do that again if I buy another computer. I'll probably pick like 50 if I can get away with that. I know I've got to keep the NLSS ones on and such. Alright, I got to get reacclimated with where we're at here for a moment. Thank you, D-Con... Oh, how do I say your name? D-Connor... D-Connor... this is something like a Connor in there, I think. Connor... Yeah. Connor KD? Okay, well, thank you, regardless, for your Twitch Prime just now. I'm sorry I couldn't handle reading your name. Hopefully I'll overcome greater problems than that today, in today's session. SSD really helps with this game. Okay. Well, yeah, I load so infrequently, like the next person said, it's not a huge deal. I can kind of deal with it, it's fine. So, here's my base. Back in that, we've got several solar panels, which kind of look bad. And I was saying right before we started that what I wanted to do today was maybe build another base. But then someone smarter than myself said maybe I should just wait until we get to a thermal vent or deeper in the ocean, because then I actually have a reason to. Because right now, the main reason I want to build a new base is because of this multi-room sitting on top of this foundation, which is a really stupid reason, but it is actually hampering a lot of things that I wanted to do better. It is uneditable because of this stupid interaction. But I didn't know what I was doing at the time. It was my first time building a base, and my first time building one above water as well. And I made some stupid decisions when I did that. But now I know. And hopefully I will be able to have so many resources for the next base that it won't even be a big deal. We're actually missing quite a few resources now, if I remember. Like, this is all of the copper I have, which is not enough for a lot of things. I've got a lot more titanium, though. No, actually don't have that much, because I was actually using a lot of it before. Got some diamonds, got lots of magnetite. What's going on with the bins are acting oddly. Is this just in my head? I thought I could click a button to close this. What the hell button closes the locker? It's not left click, right click, spacebar, E, Q, escape. Oh, it's tab. Of course it's tab, because tab opens the inventory. Okay, sorry, it's been 3 days apparently since I played this, and I forgot how it all works. Alright, no big deal. We've sorted that out. So, let's see. I think last time when we were wrapping up, not I think, I know, we had installed the Tier 3, the Mark 3 rather, depth module, which is going to allow us to go quite deep under the ocean. We can go to 900 meters. That's pretty solid. We also have a shrimp suit, which is it's also good, but like I'm not really sure how exactly I'm going to use that yet. But we don't have a Cyclops, and I don't have the ability to build a Cyclops, which is the next thing I think we need to worry about. We have advanced materials. Oh, we have the formula for polyaniline, hydrochloric acid. Right, we never got any salt deposits yet. And we also built a better suit, if you remember. We've installed a reinforced dive suit, which is apparently going to help with thermal vents, something I was a little concerned with. What's our water situation right now? Let's go take a look downstairs. We did build a... Oh, climb down. one of these guys, the blinking bright machine, the filtration machine. And it's a great device. I wish it was a little bit faster, but I like what it does. It gives me free water. Can't be upset about that. Well, I guess I can if I want to be really pedantic and angry about it, but I wish I had more water, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Well, I have enough in inventory that I think I could just take one here and drink one and then be good to go for the moment. And what's the situation on food? Well, I can hit stuff with a hot knife, cook it and eat it right then, and just not worry about it. I got through the entire game base without a Cyclops, not totally necessary. Okay. Well, I wasn't super worried about it being necessary, more so I kind of like just engaging with all the systems that this thing offers, and there are a lot of options. I want to take advantage of as many as possible. Anyway, back to the ship. I think we will go off on an expedition, as we tend to do. As I've noticed, our base is running low on power. Whatever. Don't have time right now to deal with that. So where do we go? I don't know. We've got infinite possibilities and option paralysis. I don't think we have any beacons that are outstanding. I think I've done all of those. Oh, wait, this? Or no, this is where we last went, and I just didn't mark it as done. Oh, right, we can go deeper here. So we should go back to this beacon, I guess, and then pursue it further in that direction. Is that what you guys would do? What's the grav gun you got? Oh, it shoots stuff around. It's propulsion cannon. So you can, like, pick up angry spiders and throw them with it. The no food or water mode is really, really boring. You think so? I'm kind of okay with it. You know, before I go deep, though, I should probably just, like, knife up a couple fish. No, there'll be fish down there. I'll be fine. You become addicted to Subnautica as well. Well, it's easy to do. I guess we'll head on to this direction, then. I don't have the propulsion cannon attached to the prawn suit. I believe I have the blueprint for it, though. Thank you very much, Jive5 Turkey, for the 34 months in a row. Much obliged. I hope you're enjoying the Subnautica streams as well. I should probably get all this scrap, but I just don't want to deal with it right now. Also, no frame drops, right? We're all good on the hardware front. So we've had a couple of problems recently. So on last Subnautica stream, when the game started up, it was kind of broken and acting weird. Excuse me? And then it just sort of, like, sorted itself out without me really intervening. I did, like, change a couple things, but it wasn't obvious what I did that fixed it. Was this a laser door? There might be a laser door here somewhere. And then yesterday, the stream ended with a crash from OBS, which really frustrated me. We were playing that Yume Nikki Dream Diary, and just bit the dust. It did warn me ahead of time. Oh, thank you for the warning. Yeah, no, I get how that works. Don't drown. I'll try not to asphyxiate while cave diving. Wonder why they've never given me that warning before. Maybe it's new. Also, we're not really in a cave so much as going around caves. Bloop. Seen people post to carry around acid mushrooms for ammo. Interesting. You run mem tests recently? No. Should I do that? I guess I didn't think about that. Maybe there could be an issue with my physical RAM. Alright, this is nothing that crazy or special, I guess. Well, let me look around that wreckage real quick before we go. Just in case there is a laserable door, I like to get in there. But yeah, I guess this is sort of the way this game runs now, is like we just kind of like look for scavengeable areas and laser some doors open and hopefully don't get trapped in the wreckage. Come out with some good resources and then keep moving. Oh, I guess I missed this. Oh, there is a laserable door. Let's put that on here. Wait, is it not? I thought the ones with red lights were laserable, but... Oh, this is not prompting me, so I guess not, actually. Well, there is this. Alright, there's, like, not much going on here, actually. Only if the doors look burnt can you... Oh. I guess they have a specific texture for that. Wait, salt deposit is what they're all called? I thought salt deposit was the thicker, the wider chunk of salt. I'll take that too. Alright, maybe I just had an error in nomenclature then. So I thought salt deposit was something I needed to go find separate to what I had. Is that anything? That's just some kind of vent, I guess. Alright, where the heck's my ship? Let's get back to that and go. There's a repair box next to it? Oh. I thought that required a prompt as well. Well, if that's the case, I guess I'll take one more look before I go. Oh, yeah, it totally says that. So I guess that door is gonna open, just not the way I expected it to. I do remember that. Like, that's the same wiring that we messed with when we first had to leave our ship. Grav trap stuff. I guess I'll just suck it up for the fact of extra titanium. Did have a prompt, I just missed it. Okay. Yeah, this is all stuff I've already had. Oh, this would have been a complete grav trap had I not already picked it up. Fair enough. Oh, stasis rifle, already have that too. Well, if we end up with too much stuff, I'll just offload it into my ship and we'll have extra inventory space again. Oh, this is also pick-upable. To get better at identifying things that are actually interactable. Okay. Let's go. So I accidentally spoiled myself slightly by watching Yahtzee's review of this. I really didn't expect that he was going to say the stuff he said without a warning, because usually he's better at doing that, but I kind of ended up finding out, and I'm not going to repeat what it was, because I don't want to spoil you guys on it, but I know sort of the next phase a little bit, and I'm kind of sad that I know now. Still, it will still be cool when I get there, but I didn't know where we were going to end up. So yeah, if you're interested in this game, probably don't watch Yahtzee's review. I watch all his stuff, so it was just kind of natural that I did. And before I knew it, it was just he was right into the middle of talking about stuff I hadn't reached yet. What can you do? Just happens sometimes, I guess. So we need the prawn with the grinder arm to get to this guy, I believe. I was hoping we'd get, like, a rifle that I could bring with me, or some kind of object that would allow me to break them apart myself. Unless maybe the propulsion gun might be able to throw them around with an upgrade or something, I don't know. I'm looking for an exploration game as good as Subnautica emulating Breath of the Wild, like 20 FPS. Close second. Oh yeah, I guess so. What just happened to my ship, by the way? Just kind of looked at chat and then I was getting damaged. Oh, I should take more of the blood stuff while I'm here, because that was seemed to be quite useful. We needed it for a bunch of various things, advanced things. Blood oil. Apparently only... Oh, inventory is full already. I say only some of those nodes are interactable. Alright, let's just fill one of these up with titanium, I guess. Still disappointed I never get a bigger backpack. Alright, that'll have to do. think I needed like 4 ghostweed. Did I? Oh yeah, I scanned that. I remember now. Jeez, they're so freaking big. You can replant those and grow more. Oh, well, I don't have like an underwater place to do it yet. But I'll just leave it like that, I guess, for now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yahtzee's video didn't spoil much of the better details. Well, I cut out before I got to the end of Yahtzee's video. I was like, I guess, spoiling some of the mid stuff. Like, if I'm correct to say, and, you know, maybe I'm not, but I feel like I'm, like, just now reaching maybe the beginning of the mid-game. Something like that. Maybe I'm at, like, the 45% or 55% mark of the game. So, I don't remember this music playing before. It's, feels like I'm gonna play a first-person shooter or something. Alright, so we found this Lifepod before, and I just used this as a marker because I wanted to look around it. I believe there is a really big cave over here that I couldn't go much deeper into. But now I have the upgrade, so I can. And that's exciting, right? Also, I should make note, there are good big old nodes over here. That just looks like a nug of the kindest bud. What are they doing, putting ghostweed down here? Alright, and the teleporting assholes around, too. No, I don't know if they're assholes. They haven't really bothered me yet, but I assume they'll probably bother me eventually. Well, it's pretty dark. It's getting darker in here. Okay. Just keep an eye on my health. Oh. Oh, fossilized. So this is absolutely intentional that they brought you to this to lead you to this area. There's large things there. I see those. Those are the shocking ones, I think. The eels. And then there's something else farther down. This is the Dark Souls of survival games, isn't it? If they structured it where you, like, get a lantern or something while you're down in these areas and then it, like, pops up the name of each zone, it would feel very much like walking into a new Dark Souls zone. And you'd hear that sound every time when the name pops up. I want to scan that. I'm scared of it, though. That's kind of the way everything is lately. I want to scan that, but I'm scared of it, though. Go stray. Scan its tail, at least. Come on, tail's right in front of me. You can see all its organs. Weird. What's that? Oh, it's just a tree. Save? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because I don't know how stuff's going to react, so it's probably the right thing to do. I scanned a Reaper, nothing scares me now. I definitely need to do that. Hopefully I'll find a way to do that without endangering my ship. Which is honestly the only thing I really am worried about, is the ship. Oh, that just fell apart. Why did it do that? What are you? Have I not scanned these? Oh, I guess these ones are different from the hopper ones. Oh, could you wait a sec? I'm trying to scan you, buddy. Ah! Didn't actually hurt. Ooh, amoeboids. This is very Phazon Ruins Metroid Prime, isn't it? Very pretty. I want this game to not end ever. Can we somehow figure out a way to make it not end? Oh god, what? What hurt me there? I didn't see anything. Oh, crystalline sulfur. Oh, that gas, I guess, must have hurt me? Okay, it must be the sulfur emits gas. Maybe? Maybe not? No, it doesn't seem like it's hurting me now, so maybe I was wrong. It's a cool effect, though. Like, people don't think about that. How various liquids and gases have different densities, and some will rise and lower over each other to create stratification. It's brine? I don't know what you mean by it's brine. It must be a creature or something, I don't know. You're gonna pickle yourself, uh-oh. Pickle me Elmo. Pickle Nick! I really want to just zap this thing and suck all the rocks in. I feel like I should have some kind of little zapper on the front of my sea mouth. I don't need quartz. Is that magnetite? Yep. Brine! Who's brining me? I probably don't need to pick this up. I think I've got enough, honestly. Super salty water that is heavier than regular water. Yeah, but how can I tell that I'm near it? That's the part I'm not getting. I'm brining me? Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna have to sort that right out right now. Gold! Okay, I'm going very slowly through this area. I'm excited also once this game is officially completed as far as like the story ends. I'm excited to look at the entire map. Like someone probably has visualized it in some way. Taken a snapshot of it with no water or something just to see where everything is in the depths and such. I really am excited to see how that's going to look. Because it seems massive. But I also can't really tell because I have no perspective really yet. Your head will explode when you see it. Oh, I like to hear that. I don't even know where the boundaries are. I haven't looked to test the boundaries, which is actually the coolest thing I've ever said about a game like this. I don't know what just hit me there. What? I don't know what just happened. There was nothing above me, was there? Okay. Repair, no. I booped a fish? Dang. You should actually go for the boundaries. Well, see, now I'm worried, though, because if I go for the boundaries, I figure the way they've set this game up, it's probably not that there are just walls, because that would be ridiculous, and this doesn't seem like the type of game that would just have that. More likely, I would guess they either do the exiting mission area turn back kind of bullshit, which also seems below them, or what I think is to be the most likely option, the Ratchet and Clank or Jack and Daxter approach, where you approach the end of the area and then something eats you sporadically. So, like, you think you can look around for a while, but the reality is you'll just get eaten. And I don't really want to get my ship killed for no reason, but I'm curious, too. Maybe I should build another ship and try that. Thank you, Ting Ping, for the 2 months resubscription. Because, like, I know they haven't made an infinite, endless ocean, obviously. But I don't know how they've enforced it not being endless. So, one of those things has to be the case, unless there's another one I'm not thinking of. You could always save. Yeah, okay, that's also fair. I don't know why I'm, like, forgetting saving as an option. Is that... I know what that... I forgot what it's called, but I have that already. Yeah, Endless Ocean was for PS2, I know. Ah, this is so exciting. I don't know why, I'm just so into this. Freaking caves. I'm not even scared right now. There's nothing scary going on here, but I feel like we're on the verge of something terrifying happening. This area seems pretty polite and reasonably gentle. Probably those electric eel guys could have messed me up, but I didn't really mess with them. I don't think I've scanned them yet either. You had a much harder time finding sulfur? Yeah, it just kind of like showed up for me. I didn't have to go out of my way. There's another one there. Figure I'll probably need quite a bit of this, so I'm grabbing a bunch right now. Should make sure I leave some room in my inventory, because I don't know what I'm going to end up needing later. So even despite all those extra slots, I still managed to fill them all up immediately with the blood oil. I also don't remember which thing sulfur makes. Or I mean crystalline sulfur, I'm not just regular. So I've been posting these VODs now daily on YouTube for anybody that's interested in seeing them there. I'm breaking them up into hour-long blocks, which is hopefully okay for people. I usually like to do half-an-hour blocks, but there would be too many if I did that. I don't want this to end up being like a 50-part series like I had with Bloodborne. So I figured an hour would be acceptable. Saw a couple of people were saying, like, what is that? Is that sulfur? That looks important, whatever that... Something's hitting me. Oh, spiders. Not super worried. Ah! Wasn't worried about them. Hit the wall instead. What were they saying? They were saying something like... lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, like how dumb was it that he was taking all of his titanium and putting it into ingots. Yeah, I didn't know better. I wish I knew better, but that's the way these things work. Is that a different beast? Does that beast want me to die? Oh. That beast might. It's like some kind of weird silverfish. Okay, I'm a little worried. I don't want to lose my ship here. Make them an hour and a half and upload all of them at once. I mean, that is actually an option to just upload all of them. I have the first 7 parts from the first stream, which was 7 hours long. Those are already logged in my YouTube library as private, and then we've done 3 of them so far. Yeah, I'm going backward. Why am I doing that? I guess I was a little worried about those beasts. God, I always left-click before I right-click. If you scan it, you will know if it's friendly. Well, it was like banging into my ship, right? Isn't that one way to tell? I just want to know who these people are, though, that are like, the first time I played this game, I knew everything about it and did it correctly instantly. I actually think I'm doing fairly well in this game. Not that I need to pat myself on the back. It's all good, and I'm not actually that insecure about that one comment. It was just like... It's a thing that's always happened with YouTube in general. I don't know why people don't get that. We're not trying to personally offend you by not knowing. It's just blind playthrough, that's all. Some people prefer that. And I guess some people don't, and that's okay. Anyway, of all the things that I'm actually worried about in my life right now, that is not really one of them. Yeah, that glowy boy is big. I would like to scan him, though. I'm so scared. I don't want to leave my ship, and I also don't want to lose my ship. Let's see what happens. First hour stumbling, something they don't want to remember. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you take a while to scan, huh? You gotta make sure we're in the danger zone as long as possible. Alright, that actually went pretty well. I thought it would be more aggressive than that. Should I scan the big boy, too? Yeah, we're all balls out already. Might as well go for it, right? Throw another save down. What could go wrong? Where did big boy go? He was right here a second ago. He must have gone for a swim. Does that actually count for fish? Do they go for a swim? I mean, they're always on a swim that never ends until the last day of their life. Fish don't really make, like, an actual effort to swim. That's just what they're doing all the time. Okay, maybe he's so big he won't notice me as I scan his back. He's very cool looking. Oh, no, you can't scan his back because apparently that doesn't count. Alright, he's too fast. I can't get this far away from my ship. Have a good night, Jive. Hope work goes well. People go for a walk, people go for a swim. True. Gets a little bite out of me, huh? Fish get tired, they rest their dogs sometimes. Dogfish. Oh yeah, my propeller thingy. I'm sorry, I forgot to use that. I was more just like, that's a good excuse for me to go back, because then I saw my oxygen was kind of low. I might reposition and take another shot at it. Hey, it covers a lot of ground. I figure a good place for my ship to stay is, like, right in the bunch of these, like, branches, where it probably won't get to me super quick. But yeah, I've got to scan it. Oh, don't hot knife it. That's not going to go well. I've got to scan it and then get out. Oh, it's a Leviathan juvenile. Oh, God. It's threatening me. It's going to take my life. Time to go. You know, the other thing about that, the way this game is done that's kind of extra creepy and good about it is you don't really know how things are going to react. Like, you have very little to base your information on, and everything can move in all directions here. So, like, you don't know what's safe. You can't really exploit the AI very much. You just take shots at stuff and see what happens, and I guess once you're exposed to that information, you know it from then on, but the first time you do it, it's all surprises. And I think that's pretty cool. So where do we go to go further down? I guess that would be this area then. If we were so inclined to do such a terrifying thing. We've got our scans done. Not doing amazingly well on the health front. Although my ship is quite good. Most people die scanning him. Oh, well, I'm excited then. We are at 804 meters, so we actually can't go super further than this. We can go another 90 meters from here. Oh, hello. Everything just populated all of a sudden. I'm gonna guess there is a... Yep, probably right here. Destination that's gonna be just a bit out of reach. Oh, I want to know what this Apple of Eden is over here. Oh, this is beautiful. What a beautiful place this is. Oh my god. And I think everyone here is peaceful. What the hell? I don't know what this is. I gotta take a look. Pardon if this ends up being my death. Giant cove tree. Scan it. This is awesome. Look at how it's... Look, I'm blacklight reactive now. It's actually emitting a huge amount of light, apparently. Is that something different? I don't know if I need to scan this also. May as well check. Oh, what? Why am I glowing? Oh, that's just the light coming off this. What a cool discovery. Yeah, I kind of want to build my base down here now. It's very high pressure, though. And also, I don't know if there's a thermal vent, and I think I have to be near a thermal vent for it to be worth bothering. Oh god, I just realized, what if, like, if you bump one of these stingrays, they all swarm you and kill you immediately? That would be pretty creepy. Oh yeah, don't crush, please. So the floor goes a little bit deeper than I can handle. There's thermal vents on the sides. Oh yeah, there are. Look at that. So I guess this is not a terrible idea to build right here. That must be brine then? Either that or like super hot water. Let's get a little bit of distance from the crush depth. Steal the giant egg. I don't want to mess with the giant egg. I think there's something... Oh, what is wrong with this guy? No! It spun out of control and went through the wall. That's so sad. That's Fred. Oh, he does that kind of thing? I don't know what his deal is, but I hope he's okay. I think I might have needed some more of those mushrooms also, but I don't remember very well. I should probably grab some on the way out. Well, they were all over the place. I don't think they were very difficult to find. And that's way further than I can go. Dang it. Oh, I want to go further, but I need a better ship. No, 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 no. Up, 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 up. I didn't mean to be swimming down while I was doing that. So the device that I'm sitting within right now, our Seamoth, I don't believe there is a Mark IV, or at least I haven't discovered one. So I have to believe this is where you can no longer use this ship and must require different transport to continue downward. Can you read the entry? Yeah, I'll read the entry about the egg. Let me just get somewhere else. Oh, well, maybe I don't know what these guys are up to. Yeah, I guess I'm going to need the Cyclops. Let me also just check these edges in case there's scannable stuff here. Excuse me, I don't mean to get in your way there. Go, yeah. Okay. Didn't think so. Oh, lava? I thought I was not vulnerable to that. So, hot water still got to me again. I have the reinforced suit on, so I thought I was safe. But I guess it didn't kill me, so maybe I'm still good. Heat vents get really hot. Oh, I don't blame them. Yeah, that's their whole thing. Did this count as indigenous, right? Yeah. Here it is. A vast tree encountered in a deep cove, and the only one of its kind encountered on the planet. Wow, how do you know that? The tree is surrounded by rays grazing on its pink outer leaves. Bark. A hardy, fast-growing bark covers the tree, or covers the outside of the tree. Minuscule organisms inhabit the notches in the surface. Ghost Leviathan eggs. The tree's branches are wrapped around a number of maturing eggs belonging to the species designated Ghost Leviathan. This tree appears to be an ancient nesting ground. The eggs were laid when the tree was young, and now the branches protect and grow with them as they await the right conditions. Oh. The right conditions. I wonder if I can be the type of person who will help spurn those conditions to reality. Doesn't appear that we can actually interact with it anyway. Not that I expected to be able to pick up this massive egg. But I was just curious if there was any kind of prompt. It looks like a little lima bean in there. A little glowing turquoise Cilio lima. Slima bean. Alright, ship, let's go. What if you knife it? I'm like scared to knife it, but you know what? Out of curiosity, I will knife it. I don't want to be a dick, but I also missed like half of Night in the Woods because I didn't want to be a dick and then learned the error of my ways later. No, nothing happens. At the beginning of the game, I was like, I don't want to jump on power lines because the cop lady was like, don't jump on power lines. I was like, okay, I want to be a law-abiding cat citizen. But I didn't have to worry because there was no reason. Grab some gel sacks. I have. I think I grabbed one. Should probably grab more than one, but yeah. Well, I figured she was like a police officer. I didn't want to get in the way and be a problem. May was going through all this stuff with her parents at the time. I figured the last thing we want to do is add a rap sheet to the whole thing. I didn't notice there was this in the middle. Probably should have, though. I guess I was too excited. Is that a lobster tail? Are we getting some dueling lobster? Oh, fuck off. That is not a lobster tail. That is highly disturbing, whatever it is. Leviathan skeletal remains. Man, that thing's all bone. It's all bone. That thing's like Ron Jeremy on Night on the Town. Alright, let's go inside of it. I see a smile from the inside. This is setting a dangerous precedent. I'm gonna have to read all of these scans now, aren't I? The semi-intact skeletal structure of a Leviathan-class predator, head trauma. There's clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. The damage so severe it was likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Oh, I see. It's a hint. So I could avoid the same fate, perhaps. Something in the environment helped preserve these remains, but calcium decay suggests an approximate amount of time of death 1,000 years ago. Bone growth suggests the creature was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. I like to engage in an egg-laying lifestyle. So probably there's alien devices here that are meant to keep those fuckers right out. And if I were to guess, probably has something to do with this business here on the walls. Whatever it was, smacked it so hard. It's probably like a giant canoe paddle. Just shot out of the wall and just beat him mercilessly to death. Can you see the damage on the skeleton? Head trauma. Is that implied broken? I can't really see. I can't see what the scanner is seeing and saying that it knows it's head trauma. I was thinking maybe if there was visible evidence, I might be able to help understand what could have caused it. So, I'm not really sure what I should do with this information other than save again. Feels like one of those things that until I just wander into the trap aimlessly, I'm not going to be able to predict it. Perhaps. Maybe I'm wrong. But they clearly set the stage for that to be something that's about to happen, given that little hint. Oh. Could it be one of these things as a smacker? Yes, this is another one of those alien chambers. Maybe with a Stargate in it. I don't know. Oh, that's teleporting. Okay.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Unless they're implying it, like, was partially crushed. I guess that's not outside of the realm of possibility. And I'm sure they want me to search this structure now. Oh, good. Oh, there's life forms? Dude, what if I set free the tyrant and then it chases me everywhere I go? Sorry, the nemesis. The tyrant is an asshole too, but the nemesis chases. I opened the wrong door and then I've unknowingly sealed my own death warrant. That's the last of my water, huh?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Well, that's buns. It's gonna take me a bit of time to get back to where the water is. I'm a little worried that maybe I should just not stay here longer. Unload all my resources and go back. I feel like I need to set a forward base down here so that way I don't have to take this huge trip every time. Is there even an entrance to this thing? I assume so. Probably not one that I can get to from within this ship.
Calorie intake.
No! Is that my stomach growling? Yeah, I don't have, like, anything to eat except for this gel sack. Okay, I'm gonna have to head back, unfortunately, and hope that I can get to some place where there's fish. He says, as fish are literally surrounding him. To hot knife. Fish and water. Yeah, as much as I'd like to still hang here, I think I'm definitely gonna die if I don't leave. Also, I'm a little confused as to where I am already, which is not a good start. Unless there's like a tree I can knife down here that somehow gives me sustenance. Yeah, no, I know there's edible fish I'm swimming by, but also I need to get to where there's water too. So I figure let's get maybe out of these depths. Maybe I won't have that option, actually. I might actually have to stab some fish while I'm here. I might even be going the wrong way right now, so we're just gonna see how this turns out. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to swim for some fish soon. Are you a fish I can swim for? Oh,
New creature discovered.
that's new. Oh. Well, I would like to scan it, but oh, I've already scanned this guy, right? That's a spadefish, I think. No, it's Reginald. What up, Reginald?
New creature discovered.
Oh, what? I thought I stabbed him. All right, eat that. No, he's dropping so fast. All right, that's a little bit.
Stabilizing.
Thank goodness for the hot knife. Saved my life. Can we scan that one, actually? Hot knife saved my life. They actually give me a little bit of water as well, which is great news. You can scan the dead ones too? Oh, I forgot. What's down there? Well, whatever it is, I need to get my dang prawn suit equipped and ready to go. Because we could go to town. I only hope that the prawn suit has as many, if not more, upgrades for its capacity, its inventory capacity, than the sea moth does.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because I'm imagining some of these nodes dropping quite a bit, and unless they come in together somehow, maybe you pick them up as one big chunk, and break them up later. But I'm seeing that as a potential problem for immediately running out of inventory. Did I just turn around? I must have, unless this is another building. Well, I don't remember there being a window right there, was there? How long am I streaming? Probably 2-3 hours. I don't think it'll be a marathonish one like it was recently. Is that a cube? That's a cube. You can't mess with the cube, right? I already scanned them, but yeah, we can't mess with a cube. You gotta take a cube when you get a cube. Oh, Lord.
Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain.
I don't know what that is.
Whatever their intention.
Is it a tablet with green? How did I end up in here? I was gonna go back. I'm so bad at this. I'm so curious. I'm a cat of cats. I can't stop myself. There's ion cubes everywhere. I've got to have them all. Oh, big boy.
New PDA data.
Well, I think the difference between this stream and the last one, regarding why I don't think I'll go as long, largely to do with that I ate a relatively small meal a few hours ago, so I'm probably going to be hungry soon.
Were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Can't scan that? Oh, they're all warper parts, I guess. Very thankful also for my large... Oh, that's a warper. For my large oxygen tank. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Well, this is a hell of a place. Seems like some kind of science lab. You know what'd be awesome is if they would hook me up with the technology to also build in this style. Maybe I want to build my own alien ruins.
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution.
Oh, am I going to learn about my disease?
Electrical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Sure. I love those.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system.
No!
Medical report recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
I agree. Help! Oh no. Why won't they help? My fingers! Oh god, I'm turning into Soma. Oh, I thought this was a glass panel. Wait, do you not see that? Oh, it's what's left of a glass panel. Okay. Is this what you were trying to keep away? It's a research specimen. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to breathe sometimes. I should probably take care of that. Okay, remember, I didn't explore the skeletal remains fully.
Seconds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit and read our damage report while I'm on limited oxygen. That would just be irresponsible. Come on, guys. I'm getting a little overwhelmed with how many things are in this database. I would like to have less. Guess this is one of them. Skeletal remains of vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life. How come plant life is one word? Seems like it should be two. Though it has since decayed. When the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. Evolution. Well, it shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double eye sockets. This fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms. Oh, unusual forearms. Specimen so rarely seen in aquatic species. It's like Jared, man. You remember his forearms are so big. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. Yeah, I know I can fit the sea moth further in. I didn't know how far I'd be able to take it. I didn't want to risk getting wedged. Do you remember? I've had some bad stories with getting wedged in this from time to time. But yeah, we can go up until this door, it looks like. Leave the light on for me. Thank you, Define Standards, for the 4 months resubscription. So I'm still not getting water. I don't know why I'm doing that. I really hope that there's a reason to explore this. I'm not just wasting time. It's a little tough to say, though. I mean, it's supposed to be an enclosure, right? So the idea being that it wouldn't have gaps in the outer areas. But you never know what's decayed and broken, like maybe this wall. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we're clear. At least for now. Just open your mouth, problem solved. If only it was that easy. If we truly had the technology that it seems like we would have, given what they've implied, it would only lead to be sensible that perhaps they could create an object that would allow me to have an infinite stream of water desalinated dynamically into my mouth. I mean, that would just be lovely. I'm just gonna eat some more fish to get a little bit of water back. Too bad these guys don't have water in them. There's some more stuff opposite that door. I mean, I know there's this. I really should go, though. Oh, maybe scannables. Yep. Just butt chug the ocean. That'd be a hell of a solution. Have some sort of, like, rectal implant that allows you to pull in water through your ass, and that it hydrates you that way. Talk about efficient. Fish. Why didn't I scan these? Oh, I didn't scan the egg either. Cool. Alright, this is getting a bit gluttonous. Can you please read the damage report? No, I have to go now. I've gone a bit long. Oh, there's fucking another door here, isn't there? Dang. Well, okay, I don't know what the point of that is. It's just like some weird shit on the floor.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I should probably repair my ship also. I want to keep it tip-top as long as possible. I think losing my ship would be about the worst thing that could actually happen. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. Let's go this way. Think this is back the way I just came? Well, the beacon's over there. Probably smart money says you follow where the beacon is. Also, if there's crates with technology in them, that would be neat. What's this on the ground? Bony teethy things. Seems very protective of them. Oh, big old quartz over here.